soon as I was able to drive, I was here.
There's just one place for me. This is it. Yeah, just one place to be. This is it.
I had a 1939 Ford in 1955.
When I look around, it's clear.
I was enthused with cars, like I think every young guy is. My father had done a lot of show work. You know, I've been kind of brought up with that, so those were the cool guys.
This is it. On my list.
It rained this morning in Stanford, and I looked out the window and the roads were wet, and this car does not drive. Or if I see a cloud in the sky, it doesn't drive.
If there's one place I fit, this is it.
Me, my brother, and my father are the current owners of the body shop.
I take the safe route all the time. That's my life. Richie's the other way. Richie will take the chance. Richie will roll the dice. That's the way Richie is. My father has a list of things that he has to do. But, you know, it's like things that, like his house, his boat. You know, what do you want for the guy? He's 78 years old. I'm going to say you got to work over here. You got to at least appreciate that he even comes in.
It's a Ford Model A Sport Coupe Model 50B, 1930. It is not a convertible. The top does not go down. It was designed to make it look like it went down, but it actually doesn't. On the back, you've got your trunk, which is exactly why you now have a trunk on modern cars.
It was a mustard yellow. It's about 2 months' work on that car. And he asked me, what can he expect from this? And I said, well, best looking car in the car show and best in class. And happened to him. So, I mean, I'm really pleased with that car.
These guys rebuilt it when I got it 2.5 years ago. We pulled it out of a barn in Pennsylvania. It was a real mess. They brought it back to life, and now we just got to do the finishing touches, the pinstriping.
Putting a stripe on there is going to bring the attention that it's going to be off. It's definitely not lined up perfect. This bead right here, you're going to create a problem.
It's off.
There's a solution here.
The door and the body is a little bit out of whack.
That's what I'm talking about.
I wouldn't do it. Don't they do it?
No, it's got.
There's no adjustment on it.
They do it.
They sag over time.
There's wood under there right now to align it. What about the lower bead down here?
That's possible.
Unless you want to end the stripe over here and he puts a little design, but I don't think that's good.
What about the stripe over here?
There's one guy, the pinstriper, we call him Baker.
I do everything, cars, bikes, boats. I've been doing that for 33 years. This is one of the first jobs I ever did pinstriping at.
Did you ever hear of someone pinstriping half a car before?
Every time I come in here, Richie screams at me, Willie screams at me. Willie and Richie always have an attitude with me.
Does that make sense? A half a car, you pinstripe, come back tomorrow.
This is a magazine ad I got from 1930, and it shows this car. There's a little reveal, one on each side of the speedometer and gas gauge. The idea is to make it look like it just came out of the factory, the way, you know, Henry Ford would have made it.
What do you think?
And I think it drops too quick there, don't you think?
Let's fix that.
If anybody can do it, the other side look good, Baker.
Well, it wasn't as much of a gap. Well, I asked about 5 or 6 different people. 3 of those 5 names were all gave me this place, so it was sort of a no-brainer.
I even did the engine over real quick for him. I did a few things for free, you know, because I'm a guy with a lot of spare time.
Richie does what Richie wants to do.
There's a lot of animosity between me and my brother.
I took a break today. We switched spots. Richie took my job and I took his job.
For 20 years, we had fistfights in the body shop.
You know, when she feels comfortable, you know, she starts with her. She's on edge.
She loves to do it to me, you know that.
She's like ready to blow. You know, like you were when you snapped. That's what she's like. She'll do her own damage. That's what she doesn't.
I feel bad. I don't want her to be miserable. It's my sister.
I found out that all your children are different, and didn't realize it until they worked for me.
Richie brought in that Ford. I'm more into like the muscle cars and stuff like that.
He has a suntan bed in his house, and he suntans every day of his life. I think he's related to the Jersey mom with all the wrinkles.
My car's a 70 Chevelle Super Sport with a 454 with nitrous, and it's set up for the track and for the street. It's a different color. It's not a factory color, but everybody seems to like it. I like something when you drive down the road, everybody looks. I just need a little something for the fenders so people will realize it's fiberglass so they don't lean on it when you work on it.
Show us what you want to do.
A lot of race cars used to put like fiberglass, do not, you know, because you can't lean on it when you're working on it.
Right.
So I want to put like discreetly in black letters like over here, fiberglass.
Do you want to put do not touch on there also?
Do it this.
No, we're going to do these two colors right
wanna do
here.
them?
These are the two colors that I would personally use because you want it to match, even though you really don't want it to stand out. He was first thinking in black, but I don't think black would be the right thing to do, so I think I talked him into doing the right two colors.
I want to start doing this.
These guys are actually the best thing going in this town. They do, you name it, they do it.
No, man, nice pants. Thanks.
It's a 1939 Ford convertible. That's the rumble seat. You can open it up for me. Yeah, it's a Chevrolet motor in a Ford car. I got a little scratch on it. I tried to fix it myself, but I couldn't do it. So I bring it to Billy.
Would you want to take it apart?
I wouldn't want to take it apart.
You don't want to take it apart?
No.
But the centerpiece is in the way.
Oh, that would have to take it apart. His father's an old custom restorer from the 50s.
I always did this type of work. I always did customizing.
Not anyone can do this type of work.
I used to idolize people from California, try to imitate them, in fact.
This is a 63 Ford Econoline. I got it recently from Wyoming. We rebuilt the engine and we just think it's the coolest little truck. We enjoy driving it around and I want to have Billy take care of it and make it into what it should be. We like driving it around town. Everybody likes it. Yeah, we get a lot of thumbs up. And once Billy's done with it, it'll be even better.
Very interesting. I mean, I know I've seen it before, but I did want to check it thoroughly. Did you ever hear the Kevlar coating?
Yeah.
Did you see it? They did. Sometimes they do a whole. They've done a whole truck.
Sounds like a good idea.
The inner wells are rotted also, besides the outer. So we're gonna go inside too. But you can't always see these things until you take off the front panel and go underneath. Check it. I've seen cars that came in here that people put over $100,000. You could buy a house. They do it for the love of it, and they look at it like it's a painting.
I gotta fill these up.
This guy who drinks a lot named Tony, he likes to stir up trouble.
That's why I get pissed off. You know, they got no respect, these guys.
He doesn't like when I draw the pictures. He threatened to shoot me a couple of times.
I'm crazy. I'm not that crazy. My life's worth more than yours. I gotta go to jail for somebody like you.
What the? Someone let the air in my tires, huh?
Who let the air in my tires? Come on!
Son of a bitch.
I'll kill him.
I'll tell you, I think I'll kill him.
I got something for him, man. I got something for him.
Did he do it? Did you see him?
This is what I gotta get up to, guys, in the morning.
He scratched my wheel. Yeah, that's up. That ain't funny.
We're a family who loves strong
Good parents, Mom.
and fights strong too, you know what I mean?
So he was looking at the car like this. He was going, I don't see anything wrong. So I walked up to the guy's head and I hit his head into the car. And then and they keep telling everybody the story of what I did to the guy.